Hello, magandang araw sa ating lahat. The reason why we have this video, it's because we receive a question from one of our subscriber. And the question is that ano daw ba yung probation? And iba daw ba to doon sa tinatawag nating indeterminate sentence law or yung ISLAW? Because they receive this information about this probation law to their neighbor and they want to clarify kung ano daw ba yun. So we will discuss it. So when we say dahil sila ay magkaiba, indeterminate sentence law, ito yung nagbibigay ng there are minimum and maximum period given within the discretion of the court. Okay? And once you meet the minimum requirements or the minimum qualifications or the minimum period, you can be released. Okay? You can. Hindi sinabing you will be released. Because, ano pa rin yan, depende pa rin sa magiging performance mo. Okay? Kung masyado kang mabait, okay. So, within the minimum term, you can be released. Okay? And if it's not, you will be serving up until its maximum term. Okay? From its while on the other hand, kapag sinabi naman natin probation, ito yung bibigyan ka. There are certain conditions that will be given, that will impose to you. Okay? It will be imposed onto you, and once you violate such conditions, is that directly you will be serving your original sentence. Okay? Hindi siya pwedeng ibawas doon sa yung sentence. Kung you've been given a probation for 2 years and then you've been with your probation for a year, hindi pwede, and then you violate it, hindi siya pwedeng ibawas doon sa yung original sentence. Okay? You will serve your original sentence. Okay? So yun yung pagkakaiba ng dalawa. Nung ISLAW or yung indeterminate sentence law at nung probation or probation law. Okay? Because the question for today, it's about probation law. We will not discuss for the indeterminate sentence law. Okay? So the first question is, sino ba ang qualified for probation? Okay? Ano ang sinasabi ng batas? The law says none. Okay? Walang sinasabi, so which means that anybody can fall into a probation. Okay? Provided na susundin niya lahat at hindi siya mag-fall to certain, because hindi nga siya nagkakaroon dahil wala nga siyang qualifications, provided there are disqualifications. Okay? So anybody is qualified for probation except those who committed these disqualifications. Okay? First, if you committed a crime that is against national security. Okay? It is listed in the revised penal code into our criminal law that if you committed those crimes, okay, crimes against national security, you are not qualified, you are disqualified for probation. Okay? How about for rebellion? Okay? Way back before the law is amended, okay, the disqualification is if you committed a crime that is against national security and public order. Okay? But after the amendment, the crimes against public order has been removed. Okay? Therefore, once you committed the crime of rebellion, you can be, or you can be in a probation, because again the crime under crimes against public order has been removed. Okay, so it will just only for crimes against national security. Okay, second is that you should not be convicted to a crime or to an offense which is that has a sentence of 6 years Okay? 6 years or more than. Okay? If you committed the crime and you have been sentenced for more than 6 years, 6 years and 1 day, 6 years and up, you are not allowed to be under probation program or under probation law. Okay, so we have the two. Third one is that if you previously convicted for a crime and you have been sentenced for more than 6, ito yung you have previously convicted for with the final judgment for a crime which is 6 months and 1 day, okay, dalawa yan, it's either or and a fine which is more than 1,000 pesos. Okay, if you're previously convicted for a crime or for an offense with a final judgment which is more than 6 months and 1 day and or a fine of 1,000 pesos, more than 1,000 pesos, you are disqualified for a probation. Okay, so after that, for the fourth disqualification is that if you have been previously convicted, or if you have been previously once under a probation. Okay, so ang rationale nito is that hindi naman pwedeng hindi ina-allow o kinukonsente na mag-commit ka ng offense dahil lang merong probationary period o merong probation na you will not be imprisoned literally. Okay, that's why you have been only allowed to have your probation only once. Okay, and also you have been disqualified if you are already serving your sentence from the time or when the time this decree has been applicable. Okay, so after nun, meron din tayo yung if you have been committed drug trafficking. Okay, drug trafficking, hindi ito yung sinasabing drug possession, magkaiba yun. Okay, ang drug trafficking hindi mo siya makikita sa probation law. Okay, wala siya sa disqualification ng probation law. Makikita mo siya doon sa ating Dangerous Drugs Act. Okay, the Dangerous Drug Act itself, okay, bars anyone from probation for drug trafficking. Okay, it's not the probation law itself who bars you from probation, but the Dangerous Drug Act itself, the law itself bars you if you committed drug trafficking, and again, not drug possession. Okay, so last but not the least, ito hindi siya specific provision pero siya isang jurisprudence. Ito yung case na People versus Colinares. Okay, dahil ang nangyari dito ay nagkamali ang lower courts doon sa judgment ni Colinares hanggang sa makarating ng Supreme Court. Okay, dahil ito ang nangyari kasi dito, pag sinabi nating appeal, pag sinabi nating probation, magkaiba siya. Okay, they are exclusive from one another. Okay, kaya meron kang option dyan. It's either you will choose probation or you will choose an appeal, because once you choose probation, you cannot appeal. Pero once you make an appeal, you are barred from probation. Okay, and in this case can be discussed as well kung may nagtanong, pero yun yung sinasabi niya na hindi mo pwedeng pananagutin ang isang tao sa isang kasalanan na ang dahilan ng kanyang pagkakakulong ay pagkakamali ng korte mismo. Okay, so yun yung naging judgment, yun yung parang naging rationale kasi ng court na bakit niya kailangan mag-suffer ng ganong katagal sa loob ng kulungan kung ang dahilan naman ng pagkanyang pagkakakulong ay mistake or erroneous judgment ng lower courts. Okay, so yun yung isa sa mga disqualification ng probation law sa probation. Okay? So ito ay isang overview lamang sa probation dahil the question is that what is probation? So ang diniscuss ko lang ay yung qualifications and disqualifications. Okay? Conditions can be tackled if we will have time, and if you have other questions, you can put your questions below, provided that I am still a law student. Okay, so what I am telling you is what I read and what I understand from the book itself and from the jurisprudence from the Supreme Court that we are promulgating today. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video, and hope you are all safe in this type of society that we do have right now. Okay, thank you so much and have a good one.